What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Dragon Quest VIII, The Journey of the Cursed King. Once again, me, the Lonesome Ravidor. Now, guys and gals, you join me right outside the second entrance to Simpleton. Sorry, I'm burping away over here, or hiccuping even. And, yeah, so basically, I had a quick check to see what I could really do at the moment, and sort of see if there's anything sort of around the area such which I could quickly gather and stuff before the next episode. And there wasn't really too much in kind of the preceding area, but I actually went back to the ruined abbey, as there was actually a couple of things I missed back there. I got I think it's like a waterweed mold I got in there. I think I got like another bandit's grass green skirt or something like that. And there's another mini medal in there and something else as well, but nothing. I think it's an iron nail, maybe, I'm not too sure. It wasn't anything too incredible, but it was a couple of things which I thought, oh, okay, I was quite surprised I missed. But there's a couple of rooms which I kind of just happened to go past and stuff. So, yeah, so as you can see, I've got that there, and that popped out of the thingamajig a second ago. And, yeah, so really, other than that, there's not really too much else really that's sort of like changed or anything since, I've done between episodes at the moment. But yeah, so in the next episode though, I probably will kind of like search around this area which we're about to head into. But for this episode, we'll have a quick like journey together, see the sights, and you know, there's a couple of locations coming up as well, which will kind of like, they're kind of like sub-locations which we could sort of visit for a bit and stuff, which have a couple of gubbins in there. And yeah, anyway, so a bullfinch. You aren't too tough, so I'll have you attack that. So yeah, so really this is kind of a good chance for me to sort of demonstrate exactly how, I don't know how Angelo really is. So what he kind of has at the moment is kind of three very simplistic kind of attacks for a heal, whoosh, and buff. So buff, obviously raising the defense, all that stuff, healed, and the shebang. And whoosh is kind of like an air attack, like a group of enemies. I tried it out while I was in the ruined abbey, just to kind of see how it kind of like pairs out to other stuff. And it is actually weaker than bloody Jessica's crack attack, which is quite surprising to be honest. So the moment his best kind of thing to sort of do at the moment is just sort of attack people, just generally as a whole. So I'll just sort of have him naturally attack for now, but my plan for him is actually to vamp up his bow ability, because once he gets bows and stuff, most of his bow moves are actually pretty darn good. A lot of them actually help him gain more MP and stuff, which is going to be tremendously helpful later on and stuff when we're doing our later battles and stuff, especially during bosses. We'll be able to absorb some MP from bosses, which would be pretty ideal, I'm pretty sure anyway. So but yeah, so that would be a darn good situation. Now there are actually a fair amount of chests out and about during this area. There's like, I think there's some to the left here. There's some more later on stuff as well. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of like not worry about that just now, because as I said, there's a couple of locations before we kind of get anywhere at the moment here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to these locations, do all that kind of shebang, and then I'm going to come back. Well, I'll probably just sort of like return back after this. I'll probably literally as soon as I sort of stop recording in a second, in a couple, in 20 odd minutes, I'll probably just finish off collecting all the stuff. Anyway, so if we have you, tell you what, if we have all of you attack, Jessica attacks the lot, and have all of you attack D, and make sure he does actually finish off that one. Nicely done, nicely done. And Yangas can always attack any of them, and none of them woke up. Okay, cool. And they're both asleep, and asleep. Cool. It seems a little unfair, to be fair. I'm sort of just killing them while they're asleep. You know how it is. Okay, wow. Jessica's actually surprising me about how kind of powerful she is at the moment, to be fair. So I'm hats off to you, Jessica. You're very talented, if you know what I mean. Anyway, oh dear. But I hope you guys have a lovely day or afternoon, whatever you guys are doing now. Enjoying your time, relaxing, hopefully on your holidays still. I don't think the episodes I've recorded so far will manage to push over the holidays as of yet, but you never know. But I hope you guys have had a lovely holiday and had your lovely Christmas time as well. Tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to get everyone to attack that she-slime, because I know she'll run away if I don't attack her now. Nicely done, Jessica. Alright. So yeah, so my plan really at the moment is going to bump up Angelo's MP and his... bump up his MP and his agility, just so he is much quicker at doing his moves, because once he has high agility, that means he will be then a reliable healer, which can then, heal very quickly in kind of those emergency situations and stuff, because he will most probably always get the first move, which is always good. So we're also teetering towards the area in which I probably will eventually start just kind of commanding... Ooh, hello. Could I take you on? I'm trying to think if I could actually be able to. I can't actually remember this guy being here. Well, where actually are we at the moment? Okay. Sure, why not? Hey, chap. It depends how when we see how confident he is attacking us, we'll tell if I've now made a really bad decision or not. Okay, so if we have you attack Jargon, have Yangas attack Jargon, have Jessica attack the two slimes, have Angelo attack that one. Should be all good. Jessica is just a don at the moment. She's generally surprising me. I think mainly because of the fact I hadn't had this dragon skin whip this early on before. That's probably the reason I'm quite so surprised as we're going that well and stuff. But yeah. But I'm definitely going to focus on bows for Angelo, scythes for Yangus, swords for Booker, and whips. Well, I'm really torn, because I don't know if to go whips or staffs for Jessica. I really haven't decided the proper plan, because I know there is actually quite a few good like spells and stuff you can get for staffs and stuff, if that makes sense, but it relies on the fact you have to have a staff. Sorry, you get a lot of spells by upping your staff skill points thing, but that does rely on you actually having a staff in your equipped, if that makes sense. So I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that, to be fair, because they're not too tough at the moment, and they don't really ever become that powerful. The whips are okay, especially the double thingamajig one, but that won't stay that way, if that makes sense. At the moment, it's good, but because I know there isn't really much point in us kind of we could vamp up Jessica's whips up to maybe the maximum about 46. That would make it a bit more sense, because we get like I think that's the plus 25 for that one, when we actually do get plus 25 for attack, or plus 15 or something like that. But it would make sense, but I kind of want her to be my spellcaster, because I want her to be my spellcaster, Angelo to be the healer. Hey, there we go, fantastic. Yeah, Angelo to be healer, Yangus to be kind of tank, and Booker to be general, because they're just sort of like just works that way. And yeah, I mean, because eventually that means then, once we're going to get to that point, I can then set them all to tactics and have them all work on that. And it will make things much, much quicker. Anyway, so what did I just cook? Oh yeah, cook some new kinds of cheese, if you know what I mean. Let's have a look. You made a piece of cool cheese. Cool. Thank you very much. Now, I'm pretty sure, unless colour me wrong if I am wrong, I'm pretty sure this is a kind of cheese. I'm pretty sure Munchie can heal us in a group. Okay, I am entirely mistaken. Okay. I just wanted something to be cooking while I'm wandering. I had to check what it was for the Bandit Green's Bandit's grass skirt with a bandana, by the way. It wasn't anything too impressive. I've forgotten what it actually... Oh, it makes boxer shorts, which are kind of redundant in the moment, to be fair, because we have much better armor than that currently. Can I do holy cheese? I wouldn't be surprised. Ah, damn. Okay, I won't go kind of too nuts and kind of just keep testing out stuff. Okay, so I'll tell you what I'll do is I will do this. I will pop that in there with these. There we go, beautiful. Okay, I may as well do that in all fairness, just kind of get something up there. It also would be good to give that kind of stuff to Angelo at the moment. Just anything which is quite powerful healing, which doesn't actually require MP, because that would be good for him to kind of have a... Oh. Just kind of kicks my audio system down there. No, I sound so posh. My audio system. Oh, I kicked my audio system. That's basically my kind of speaker, which well, not even speaker, it's my stereo thing I use, which hijacks the audio from my PS2, and it makes it easier to listen to for headphones and stuff. It's weird, but yeah. Anyway, but it'd be ideal for him to carry that kind of stuff. Not exactly now, because it's not really tremendously desperate, but later on we've got like heavy bosses and stuff. It would be good for him to have that kind of stuff, just so he can take on being healer, even if he doesn't have any health, if that makes sense. Not any health, sorry, any MP or something like that. Now, this is actually where the harder enemies will come in, because these puppeteer guys can actually be quite reasonably tough. Yeah. They do like a puppet show sometimes and like make people laugh. It's quite cool, but like it can be kind of difficult at the same time. Anyway, it should be good to just make everyone attack the first one, I imagine. Yeah, basically, once we get once we get Angelo to a good position, I might start switching him onto tactics, so he's like constantly aiming to heal and stuff. But we'll see if we can. I mean, I know it takes out a little bit of the fun of it and stuff, but well, it doesn't at the same time. Because okay, mate, you're changing your puppets up. What's going on? Why would you? Sure, make us even tougher. Okay, kind of fucking yourself over there, laddie. Fucking 64 bloody damage. Look at that, 64 damage. Alright, ace is cool. That's only from a level 5 bloody tension as well. That's nuts. Alright. Okay, so what does this beautiful sign say? Excuse me. Mayala Abbey, Escanfa Castle. Escanfa. So it actually is a fair distance from here to actually Escanfa next, which is our next stop, as you guys can tell. Yeah, I kind of forgot Escanfa was next. I was sort of thinking when we were sort of like we're going for the whole Abbott thing, I was like, what actually is the next place? But yeah, so this isn't Escanfa here, but this tiny little villagey farm place. But this is like kind of cool little kind of encounters kind of thing which goes on. It's pretty neat. Alright, so if we bugger attack that one, we're gonna just have them all. No. Yeah, I'll stick with that. Attack all of them and have you attack B. Because then it should mean he attacks that one, and Booker attacks the last one. Hopefully we'll take him out when he does it. Never mind, I will go fuck myself. Ah, I really should have got... Yeah, I should have got Angelo and Booker to attack the same one. Oh well. Alright, everyone just attack. Sometimes it's not even like worth really kind of like focusing out on all of them, because it's just sort of like, you sort of spread out, it doesn't really work well, you just spam them all on the same character. It works. You had tension, didn't you? Fucking 5 damage from tension. Fucking hell, that was a quick. I don't know why Angelo just like, I was like, bloody hell, calm down. Calm down. Fantavidose. What we got? 8 skill points. Fantastic. So all on sides. I really can sort of like see myself sort of planning out for anything else. Grim Reaper. I'm pretty sure that's the move which can potentially kill them in one hit, I think. I'm not too sure, it's something like that, but yeah. I do love how the trees keep kind of glitching in, it's quite good. Not glitching per se, but basically like, with some games and stuff, they like to render trees the closer you get to them, rather than them always being permanently rendered in the distance. So they'll suddenly like render more quality, if that makes sense, when you're closer to them. It's like, it goes, boop! It's kind of a, yeah, if you notice it, like in Just Cause 2, it's really obvious, it's really off-putting to be entirely honest. It's not too bad though. I'm not saying like, oh my god, Just Cause 2 as if it did that, but it makes sense because they're going to want to make the game work, if that makes sense, rather than it's a complete laggy pile of shit. So, you know how it is. You know how it is. Anyway, go on. Angelo, want to take out one? Okay, no surprise. I expected myself not to be able to take out one. Go on, Angelo, finish him off. There we go. And, oh, taking a wee bit of damage. I love it. Go on, finish him off, lads. And ladesses. I mean, I use lads in a group term, I guess. I don't really mean it as a male kind of thing, but some people would tell me off both for that, I imagine. Okay. Hello, old farm place. Is there anything around back for me to loot at all? Hello? Like, I'm coming in, I don't care if it's 9 o'clock at night, I'm coming into your home. Oh, I have to, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting a wee bit hungry. I feel like I've been recorded for a fair while. Hello, old person. Oh, we don't often get visited here. Are you on your way to the castle? I am indeed. Well, I don't mean to speak out of turn, but I'd turn back if I were you, or it'll be a wasted journey. Oh, that's not very nice. Hello, old lady. My granddaughter Emma works as a maid at the castle. She's a lovely, hard-working girl. She's not been able to make take any holiday for the past 2 years now. I do miss her visits. The way to the castle? Just follow the path to the east, and you'll come to it eventually. Cheers, love. I'm just gonna quickly just raid your stuff. I'm gonna smash your pots and your barrels. I meant mini medals. I'm gonna steal from your goddamn cupboards. Take your silk. Ooh, silk rope. I'm gonna take your things from your smaller cupboards. There's nothing in there. Anyway, bye bye. So the silk robe is actually the stuff we bought for Jessica before, so bit of a pain, but we might be able to maybe use that for some alchemy stuff. I'm not too sure, unless I didn't buy it for Jessica. Did I buy it for Jessica? I'm pretty sure I did, right? Yeah, I did. I can't give that to... I highly doubt I can give that to Angelo, right? Oh, it's actually less than his. He wears some... He's very flamboyant in his clothing attire, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, oh, it's Mr. Cow! I mean, this is actually... Yeah, it's the first cow we've actually encountered on the way here. It's on the bridge. Oh, shit, son, giant moths. The enemies make the first strike. Ah, whoosh. That's basically the move that Angelo does. Not really... it's actually only quite even to what we do to enemies when Angelo does it. Angelo's health is getting a wee bit low. Well, I guess I should get Angelo to do it, but in all fairness, I mean, as he's cursed, I can't really force him to. Okay, Yangus, you attack the Morphium Mushroom over the side there. Jessica, use your Twin Dragon Slash on those mummy boys, because I can imagine you at least be able to take out one of them. Maybe? Nope, you just don't. That's fine. That works. Angelo's like, I really need a shit. You still cursed? Oh, I was gonna say, I thought you still stayed cursed. And I was like, motherfucker. Curses are probably the most awkward of the things, because as soon as someone does a curse on one of the characters, unless it's Booker's like immune to curses, but basically every other character will always get cursed. It's a very rare occasion they won't ever get cursed, if that makes sense, which is, it's hard to really judge when that won't happen and when it will happen and stuff. If Yangus attacks Moth A, if Jessica uses her Twin Dragon Lash on those bad boys, and if we get you to attack, sure, that should hopefully work. Bloody hell. Bloody hell, I did a lot of damage. Alright, cool. I can deal with that. So Booker should finish off. Oh, I was expecting. Okay, that's cool. 42 damage! Fucking hell! Yangus, don't fuck around. Alright, there we go. Booker finish off him. Fantabidozy. Okay, so if we have Booker attack the Giant Moth, Yangs attack Giant Moth, Jessica attack the Mummy Boys, and Angelo attack Giant Moth as well. So basically, whatever she doesn't finish off, the other lads should. Oh, really? Oh wow, I actually expected at least. Oh, boys, that Giant Moth is apparently a harder enemy than I expected. Oh, for God's sake, such a long animation. Alright. Sorry, I went quiet for a sec there because I was thinking, is there actually a way to fast forward battles? Because I feel like when I press X at certain times, then it kind of like made the battles go quicker. I don't know if it's my mind just kind of funny or something, but anyway. Alright. Hello, cow. Give me your milk. Yay! So basically, whenever we encounter a cow for the first time, like any cow, if that makes sense, we actually always get like a bottle of milk from it, which is pretty cool. And milk comes in handy for making cheese, not shebang, and actually just come in handy for a couple of other alchemy stuff as well. Yeah, it's pretty top. Beyond this point lies the kingdom of Ascanthar. Anyway, so what we'll do is we'll quickly just have a quick visit into this lovely little church. La la dee dee da da. Okay. Give me your goblins. I found a seed of magic. Misha Jaja. That's actually pretty top. So is that the one that increases MP, or is it the one that increases? Oh, it's wisdom that increases damage, isn't it? So I have two. Can't remember actually getting. Oh yeah, no, I actually remember that now. Yeah, because it was from that Lonely Joe and the other guy. So, ooh, I really should do it for. Yeah, I should do it for Angelo, to be entirely honest. Cool. Alright, lads. Now I'm pretty sure. Greetings, travellers. Would you like to rest here at our chapel? Today is a religious holiday. We usually accept a small donation for our beds, but tonight you may stay here for free. Yeah, sure, why not? The facilities are rather basic, but I trust you'll rest well. Thank you. Now we get a rather lovely little cutscene, which is quite cute. I do like how they let Trode sleep in there. It's pretty nice.
Ah, Angelo. You look like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders. Maybe it would help to get it off your chest, hmm? Not...
Oh, I don't know. Maybe things will never be right between us. Marcello, will never forgive me. If only we didn't share common blood, I'm sure we'd get along fine. Abbot Francisco was always well known around these parts for his benevolence. He'd often take in children who had nowhere else to go. And I was one of them. My parents were well off, part of the aristocracy. But then they both died. All of a sudden, I was left with no family and no money. The Abbey was the only place I could go.
You're new here, aren't you? Are you here to join the brothers? Have you come all on your own? Oh, you must be exhausted. Where are your things? Is that all you've got?
My mummy and daddy died, so I don't have many things, and I don't have anywhere else to go.
You sound a lot like me. But there's no need to worry. Abbot Francisco and all of us will be your family from now on.
But...
Let's go and find the abbot. Come on now, don't cry. Why don't you tell me your name?
Angelo.
You! So you're Angelo. Leave. I want you to leave. You... leave and never come back. I don't ever want to see you again. So you're intent on ruining this life for me as well, are you?
Marcello was the golden boy of the Abbey. He studied hard and had a bright future ahead of him. But when it came to me, his attitude wasn't so positive.
I'm so sorry, child. I'm sad to say I heard that little exchange. It's so unlike Marcello to act like that. I just don't understand. Ah, I see. I always knew he had a half-brother. That's you, isn't it? You're Angelo. Well, they say time heals all wounds. Let's hope your living here will make everything all right. Now, come along with me. From today onwards, this will be your home. Why don't I introduce you to everyone?
Not long after that, I heard the full story for the first time. About how I had a half-brother who was born from an affair between my father and one of the maids. and that was Marcello. If I hadn't been born, he'd have been next in line to my father. But when I was born, Marcello and his mother were thrown out of the house with nothing to their names. She died soon afterwards. He had no one. So he ended up at the Abbey, hating me and my father for all those years. Quite a bombshell, don't you think? I was so young and innocent then, too. The whole thing hurt more than you can imagine. Still, c'est la vie. My father got off lightly. He did just what he wanted and then died, and left me to take the consequences. I'm the only one left for Marcello to hate now. In a way, I can't say I blame him, and it was probably good that we lived together. At least it gave him someone to take it all out on. It certainly added a bit of spice to the humdrum life at Myella Abbey, anyway.
Angelo, I'm so...
This story's gone on long enough. Look, it's nearly daybreak.
Wait!
Good morning, may the goddess be with you on your travels. So yes, we kind of have the pretty much the cutest kind of scene we'll ever have in the entirety of the game, to be honest, between Trode and Angelo. It's kind of it's a rare moment in this game, just because you don't really have that kind of emotional attachment between two characters, because a lot of people always talk to Booker, and obviously Booker doesn't respond, but it's quite cool to have that kind of engagement between the two. I really like that part, because it's kind of cool that Angelo is reflecting on himself. I always feel like Trode learns something about himself in that kind of part, that he learns that so many people have been through so much hardships and stuff that he shouldn't be so nasty towards people. He is still, but I feel like I don't know. I know he doesn't ever show that. He never says, "Oh, I've learned from this," blah 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 blah. But I feel like maybe he has, and I feel like there's some part of him which kind of slightly has or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, guys and gals, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this episode here because we're going to go to a perfect little point. I apologize for the past few episodes being very, very cutscene heavy. I don't mean them to be. They just kind of come out this way. It may be a little while until we kind of get to a point where there won't be too many cutscenes for a bit, because we've got our next town, which will have a few more cutscenes at that point, and then we'll have a bit more wander around to do, and I think we've got another kind of dungeon-esque kind of moment per se, which we'll have to kind of go on. And kind of a new village to explore around after that as well, and yeah, I mean the standard kind of shebang. And yeah, so guys and gals, we'll see how that all goes and stuff. Hopefully it won't be quite as many cutscenes, but you never know, you guys might be adoring them. And oh, dinner's ready once again. What I will do though, guys and gals, is I will continue from this exact point next time. I won't go to a scan for yet until obviously I next record an episode, but obviously what I will do is in the area, I'm going to quickly just scan around, get all the kind of gubbins and stuff around here, and hopefully be like, yo, this is what I got next time. And yes, so guys and gals, thank you so much for watching. I'm TheLonesomeRavidor. Once again, you guys are amazing, beautiful, and perfect as ever. Hope you guys have a lovely day, night, afternoon, whatever you guys doing right now. Hope to see you guys in the next one. So guys and gals, c'est la vie, hasta vista, and goodbye. Oh, ciao.